We're glad to have you join us on this special World Cup edition of Sports This Morning, reaching you from Channels Television Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Austin Okon-Akpan. Welcome. Now let's get this started. The 2014 FIFA World Cup is the 20th edition of the football tournament taking place in Brazil from today till the 13th of July 2014. It is the second time Brazil will be hosting the competition, the previous being in 1950. Brazil was elected unchallenged as host nation in 2007 after the International Football Federation, FIFA, decreed that the tournament would be staged in South America for the first time since 1978 in Argentina, and the fifth time overall. For the first time at the World Cup finals, the games will use the goal line technology. We're ready. It's show time. Remember, African champions Nigeria will be taking part at the World Cup. There is some relief in the camp of the Super Eagles as defender Kenneth Omeruo has resumed full training with the rest of the squad. Omeruo had been struggling with a knock on his ankle that made him miss the friendly game against the United States of America, which the team lost 2-1 and couldn't train. Walking around with the physio, the team rounded off their training camp in the United States. Still talking about the World Cup, did you know that when Roger Milla scored against Russia in 1994 at the age of 42 years and 39 days, he became the oldest goal scorer in the history of the FIFA World Cup? He remains the oldest lion in the jungle. A total of 22 FIFA World Cup matches have been decided by penalty shootout. The first in 1982 when West Germany beat France in the semi-finals, and the most recent in 2010 when Uruguay edged out Ghana in the last 8. Germany, France, Argentina, and Italy have all been involved in 4 World Cup shootouts, with the Germans, renowned specialists, the only nation to have won all 4. To date, 2 finals have been decided by penalties, and both have involved Italy. In 1994, Brazil won 3-2 thanks to 3 unconverted spot kicks by the Italians, while 12 years later, the Azuris triumphed 5-3 over France at Germany 2006 after scoring with every attempt. Let's come back home. Nigeria made a debut at the World Cup in 1994 at the United States of America. In that game against Bulgaria, the Super Eagles left a long-lasting remark on world football. Walk with us as we relive the moment. Sports This Morning on Channels Television. We'll be right back. Stay.
Hamakachi. Good ball. Time the run to perfection. He's got plenty of players in there. It has to be a goal. Yekini it is, 20 minutes into the game. And Yekini has done what he always knew he would. Score in the World Cup. The man has got so much confidence. To be fair, all the work was done by the likes of Hamakachi, setting up the chance initially. A brilliant cross, and he'd taken up a good position. All he had to do is put the ball in the net. But that's why he could turn out to be one of the best strikers in this championship. He can score the spectacular. He can also be on hand to score from close range. Whether we'll see another one. Stoichkov may fancy his chances, especially after that shot just a few minutes ago. But he drive it over the wall. He does so. What a fantastic goal! Magnificent goal from Stoichkov. 37 minutes into the game, and Hristo Stoichkov well, hold it a second. Hold it a second. Unbelievable. It won't stand. Well, I'd like to know why. Sent off 3 times during the season for Barcelona. It's Nigeria come forward again. The long-range shot off the post. Amuniki unleashing a magnificent shot. Typical of their football. Full of inspiration as the ball comes across again. There's more trouble here for Bulgaria. It must be, surely. It is the second goal for Nigeria. Amokachi, 3 minutes before half-time. We remarked that his return for the national team wasn't impressive, but everything else about him is. Stony-faced Bulgarian fans. And this time it was Yakini who was goal provider. All sorts of mistakes in the Bulgarian defence. Mikhailov rounded by Amokachi for the second goal. It's really taking the feet away from Sia. Good decision by the referee, and more trouble for Bulgaria. And they still have got problems on their hands. Yakini may have been foiled once, but there's still problems here, and that's the third. Amuniki, the man who scored the 2 goals that won the African Nations Cup for Nigeria, is on the mark again.
Welcome back. Yes, I know what we've done to you, but it's allowed. It's football. Sports this morning on Channels Television, wherever you're in the world watching. We invite you to be part of the show. Yes, talk to us. The 20th edition of the FIFA World Cup kicks off today in Brazil. Sports fans, it's showtime. You can talk to us on Twitter with channels_sports, on Facebook with channels-sports. The World Cup is here. Like yesterday, there's no more time to waste. It's Brazil taking on Croatia. After the opening ceremony, you know that hostilities will start. Tayo Salami is with us. Tayo, it's good to have you.
Wow.
Straight up.
Wow.
Straight up, it's in our face.
It's here. I can't wait, really. Even though I'm not in Brazil, but then the fever I'm feeling right now is just incredible. And I believe it's going to be a very good World Cup. There's no doubt about that.
But then we're still hearing talks about protests, workers going on strike. Can that stop the beautiful game of football?
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it has come to stay, and but they'll find a way around it.
So that's it. Brazil is ready to give us a good show of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. And for us, we just can't wait to work with every of the action that will be going down at the FIFA World Cup. Okay, quickly, let's touch down in the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Some good news. Kenneth Omero,
big news.
Now training big time.
Yeah, big news. Timely return for Nigeria there. Because I was a little bit worried about Omero missing the game, a very crucial game against Iran. But it's good to see that he's back in training now, meaning he has a very good chance of lining up for Nigeria in Curitiba.
So that's it. Kenneth Omero making a return. Good one for the defense line because it would have been some sort of a struggle fielding an all-new defense line. Remember, no Elderson and Chejile. Now, if Kenneth Omero
exactly.
That would be Joseph Yobo trying to get a blend with Obwabona.
Exactly, especially when he hasn't been part of the setup for a long time. Yeah, Yobo is still a very good player. There's no doubt about it. But then the defense line is one of those departments in the team that needs continuity. And Obwabona and Omero have been able to form a very good partnership. So if Nigeria can go into that game, our first game with those two guys in there, then it's a very good chance that the defense will be solid against the Iranians.
Do you know that in 1994, at the age of 42 and 39 days, Roger Milla remains the oldest goal scorer in the history of the FIFA World Cup? That's some good one for Africa. We love it.
Oh, amazing. Like, but the Italian 90, that was his finest hour as a footballer then. He was 38 years old, and it was just incredible then. He got 4 goals in Italian 90, led Cameroon to the quarterfinals of the World Cup, never been done before. So this
Give us a good dance.
Yeah, and come on, we can't forget that hip dance. I like to call it the hip dance, and it's legendary already. Nobody's going to forget about this man right there, living legend, and he's a Cameroonian as well as African, so it's a bonus for us here.
Maybe when they take me to Qatar 2022, I might just become the oldest.
As a journalist or what?
As a footballer.
Definitely not as a footballer.
Don't narrate my little beginning.
Yeah, I believe it can happen. It can happen. Stranger things have happened in this world, so I wouldn't be surprised if we make it. But still talking of age, and this particular World Cup, we have the oldest player will be Farid Mondragon. He's a Colombian goalkeeper, 43 years old. That's incredible as well, too. And interestingly, they have the second oldest player in the World Cup as well. That is Mario Yepes. We all know him. Mario Yepes, very popular, still plays in the Serie A. He's 38 years old.